Welcome, Firebird fans, to Lakota West High School on Tuesday, January 28th, in tonight's matchup between the Lakota West Firebirds and the Oak Hills Highlanders. I'm Steve Newen. Alongside me tonight is Jack Newen. Jack, what do you expect from this game tonight?
Well, watching these teams warm up, I see two different styles of basketball here. I see one team that wants to get out and run in Lakota West. They're coming in hot. They're on a 5-win streak. And then I see Oak Hills who wants to slow it down, get into the paint, get paint touches, get a lot of rebounds, get a lot of second chances. So it'll be really interesting to see which team's style plays out here.
I think you're right. I think you're exactly right. If you look at the wins that Oak Hills has had in the GMC, they've all been tight games. They've all been low-scoring games, whereas Lakota West would just run up and down the floor trying to score points. And obviously coming off a big win for Lakota West versus Lakota East on Friday night, I don't expect it to do anything different. I think they really want to just take it to Oak Hills and make sure they don't feel like they can hang with them.
I would agree that all the way. The only thing I get concerned about after a big game, you always have a letdown. Especially against a team that you may see as less than yourself. So it's always important to see if they can come out here strong and set the tone early.
Well, to your point, Lakota East did lose to Oak Hills. So, a quality win against Lakota East for the Oak Hills Highlanders. We're going to try and do the same thing here in Lakota West as the crazy lights show is still going on.
Oh, man.
Yeah, this is a lot different than your day, huh?
Yeah, they didn't do any type of this when I was here. We just walked out and waved hello.
Yeah, the NBA-style openers seem to be the way of the new high school way now. But as they're doing that, we're going to tell you the starting lineups for Lakota West. We'll start with the visiting Highlanders. You know, the writing on this thing is awfully small. I'm going to try and read it here.
You want me to read it?
I think I got it.
You're getting old.
I know. Number 3, Brady Keaton. Number 4, Will Krause. Interesting enough, we were talking about this pregame. Nate Reap is not starting. Yep. Number 5, who's the leading scorer for the Highlanders.
He is the 3rd highest scorer in the league so far for them.
Yeah. Henry McGinn, Andrew Godey, and then Gabe Cox rounds out the lineup for the Highlanders. For your Lakota West Firebirds, we'll be starting with Bryce Curry, number 0. Number 2, Joshua Tyson, who was the leading scorer of the GMC. And also, our second leading scorer of GMC, leading his team. And then also we've got Isaiah Meade-Moss, number 4. Number 3, Tyson Davis. And of course, the man who really was the man of the hour during the Lakota East game, L.J. Green, wearing 23, playing the man in the middle. As they continue to work through the announcements now. So you see a slow-paced game from Highlander. Do you think a half-court game most of the day?
That's what they're going to be trying to do. They're going to try and control the clock. They don't want to be rushing up shots, getting up and down the court. Lakota West, the complete opposite. They're going to be in your face on defense, trying to cause problems, trying to create turnovers and get up and down the floor.
In that type of strategy approach, do you expect a zone-type defense from the Highlanders, or are you going to see a man-to-man?
It'll be interesting to see what they come out in. I would be shocked if they come out in a zone at this point, except for if they come out in some type of press zone, up, maybe a three-quarter zone. I would really expect a man from them.
Yeah.
Lots of three-point shots seem to be going up on the Lakota West side. That typically leans itself to be better covered by man-to-man, not 2-3.
Yeah.
But Oak Hills coach, he's been there for a long time. He was there when I was there playing against them. I recognize him still.
Yep, Coach Price. Yeah, it's very true. I mean, obviously from Lakota West side, you've never seen Coach Moss, have you?
No, first time.
I know Will's done a couple games with me. He's got a chance to watch Coach Moss in action. He's outstanding, great with the players, a true players coach, which as you appreciate. I know you love players coaches.
I love coaches who can take in the players' opinion. The players are seeing something completely different than what the coaches see on the sideline, so it's always important to take into their opinion.
I had the honor of meeting Coach Moss when he first joined Lakota, coming from Middletown, at the Lakota Boosters night. And I tell you what, quality human being, top to bottom. He's a little older guy like me who can play. Probably plays a lot better basketball than I ever dreamed of. But he did a great job at Middletown, and it's so wonderful that Mr. Kaufman brought him here.
I think the important part is that, good human from top to bottom. You can be a good basketball coach and be a terrible person, and the players won't follow you.
Yeah.
They'll follow a person who's a good person.
I agree. I tell you what, this is taking forever to get through the announcements and they're early going here.
One thing to note here, we were talking about zone. I think Lakota West has a bit of a size advantage, especially with Nate Reap out at the moment. Zone defense can help out with that, so you might be on the right track here with being in a little bit of a zone here. I
think we'll see how Oak Hills will do whatever they can to slow things down. So whatever it takes, zone, man, whatever it means. I don't think they'll be in a man or a full court press of any sort anytime soon. All right, for the tip-off. Let's see if LJ Green fighting for it. Goes right to Tyson. This is Curry.
Man-to-man, as expected here from Oak Hills to start.
Yep.
Oh, the trapping in the corners.
Back to Tyson. That might be an over and back if he can find it. Yep, he finds somebody. Ooh, a little shove there on Isaiah Moss.
Got him on the toes. Looked like a little bit of a surprise trap on first pass there. Definitely caught Lakota West off guard.
Yep. That was a tough pass to handle there. All right, inbounds here for the Highlanders. Number 11, that's McGinn.
Looks like a 1-2-2 from Lakota West here. Interesting. Playing with their length, which I do like.
Yep.
Try and keep Oak Hills out of the paint.
Feeding to their advantage, you're thinking?
The big thing in zone is a lot of communication because you're not covering a man. You're covering space, and you got to be able to match up in that space. Oak Hills will beat this by overloading a zone. That's what you do when you send too many people to one area.
Yep.
Not enough people to cover.
West doing a nice job, not letting the interior pass beat him. There's a dribble drive between two defenders. That's a good shot, but off the mark. He's trapped on the outside. Good block there by LJ Green. Going back the other way quickly.
That'll be something I think I see a lot here is LJ defending the paint well.
Tyson Davis back to Joshua Tyson. Across. There's Mead Boss for three. Count it.
Shot. That's what I expect to see a lot of. LJ is going to be more of a facilitator in the middle. Show for the ball, kick out, look for threes.
That's the one thing I would say West has done a great job is you don't know who's going to be the hot scorer. If you look up and down the lineup, I mean, there's very efficient scoring all the way up and down.
They covered, out of the top 10, they have 3 or 4 of the top scorers in the league right now.
Actually, I believe from an efficiency standpoint, 5 of them.
Block from LJ there.
Yep. LJ played a great defense, too, on Friday night against Lakota East. A lot less crowd here tonight, Jack. It'll be easier to park tonight.
Tuesday nights happen to be like that. Friday nights, not a great night to come in and park.
There's a nice dribble drive there by Megan.
Good finish with the left hand.
I should say McGinn. McGinn is what let's say. He'll go for the and one here.
Looks like that was on LJ first foul.
Yep.
Never a good start within 2 minutes to have your first foul.
The new high school rules, Will and I were talking about this in the last game. So every quarter, the fouls reset at 5. They get to 5, it's automatically a double bonus.
Interesting.
Yeah. And then they reset again in the second quarter.
So back to 0 every quarter?
Yeah.
That sounds more like NBA style.
Is that right?
Yeah.
It must be what they're following a little bit.
They still do. I think they still do 1-on-1s, but I'm pretty sure it goes up to 5 and it resets every quarter.
No kidding. Well, I learn something new every day. Curry inside.
It just slows down the game a bit, in my opinion.
Yeah. This is Dukovic on the floor early.
Oak Hill's doing a good job. Looks like Nate Reap is already subbed in, as we expected.
Yep.
Not going to be long on the bench.
Curry trying for the 3. Little flat-footed. I'm not sure that's a shot you'd want to take there.
The offense looked a little stagnant there. We didn't have a whole lot of movement. We had 1 or 2 screens.
Good box out there by Isaiah Meadboss. Up ahead. This is Dukovic. Trying to find a lane.
This is where Lakota West is going to be striving.
Ooh, he's on the line. Yep, going the other way.
One thing I can say so far, refs are letting them play.
I tell you what, Will and I were watching that big time against Lakota East, which you kind of want in that kind of game.
I would always favor, less fouls than more is always better.
Yeah. Tough to keep it consistent the more you call.
It's good to be consistent, and it also keeps the players in the rhythm. Every time you call a foul, you got to walk around, reset, hand the ball in.
Oh, that's number 3, Brady Keaton for 3, but not on the mark again. Curry going the other way quickly. He's got Dukovic to his right, decides not to go that way.
Oak Hill's doing a really good job getting back on defense.
Ooh, right through the hands of Tyson.
And that's what you want to see right there. Good defense, make them make their own mistakes.
Subbing in for the Highlanders is number 24, Andrew Godey.
This is kind of what we talked about early. Lakota West coming off a big win against their rivals on Friday. Now they're on a Tuesday game. Crowd's a little out of it. It's a little bit quiet. So
you bring up a great point, because you've got a situation where West is on a 5-game winning streak. The Highlanders on a 3-game losing streak.
Right.
So you would think that this score is not going to be very close.
No. And credit the Highlanders. They're playing well. They're getting back on defense, matching up well, have a few surprise traps and stuff like that. Lakota West coming out flat, which is unfortunate to see. We'd really hope they come and kind of punch them in the mouth early, try and get this game rolling.
Yeah, I tell you what, from a shooting standpoint, I would expect Tyson to kind of start to heat up. LJ Green obviously to carry over from Lakota East game. So I think it's a matter of time, but West has to kind of make sure they don't lose sight of the Highlanders early.
No, yeah, you want to stay in contact. You want to be, getting everybody touches right now. I want to see a little bit more movement on offense. It feels a little stale down here in the half court. They always seem to be doing well on the run, but when we get down into that half court, they feel like they're kind of lost.
Yeah, good point. All right, to our point earlier, Reap will be inbouncing here. And that'd be McGinn carrying the ball down.
Looks like Lakota West is switching to a man-to-man from the 1-2-2 they were doing earlier.
I think that's smart by Coach Moss to kind of get their feet in the game now. They looked inside the Reap there, but didn't go with him.
I like switching up defenses if you've trained for it and worked on it in practice. It's always good to keep the offense on their toes and not running the same offense.
Yep. Back to Reap. Yeah, definitely Reap is probably the athlete on the floor for the Highlanders.
Need to get a body on him anytime the ball goes up. He'll be looking to get rebounds.
Gabe Cox with a nice finish on the inside. Good interior passing. Good patience there by the Highlanders.
Good offense, too. Everybody got touches, moved around the floor a little bit. Let's look to see if Lakota West can put something together.
A little pick and roll here. LJ pick and roll his way. A little strong off the glass by Curry. Curry's taken 2 shots in a row now. That probably has not been quality enough.
That's a tough shot for him. He's driving, stepping off of it.
Kind of fading back off it.
Yeah, like 18-footer. Not an easy shot.
Look at Reap with the rebound. Kicking back.
Lakota West feels like they've been on defense almost this entire game.
There's Reap taking the 3.
Not something he's known for.
Nope. Coach Price giving him some instructions to kind of reconsider that shot.
Yeah. He was probably feeling a little bit of the momentum, got a board.
Give it a shot. No cigar.
Well, he did.
Yep. Max Rhodes is now on the floor, number 22 for the Highlanders. This is Tyson bringing the ball down.
Just to see, they're running the similar play. They
must have seen something in film.
I would love to see him drive more baseline there. He had a lot more space.
There's
a
pick and roll.
Feels crowded.
I would agree with you. It's playing right to the Highlanders' hands.
Oh, trying to lob it.
To your point, they wanted to play a half-court defense. They're getting that done.
Yeah.
And West is turning the ball over, unfortunately.
That's exactly what Oak Hills was looking to do to this game. We see them get out and run, though, and they turn the ball over. I'd like to see them pull back out, maybe.
All right,
their half set.
Now West is going back to their starting lineup. Nope. Sorry, that's Dudukovic still out there, and then also they brought Tyson Davis back in. This is Green, Davis.
I mean, if you're watching this, the ball never moves down past the free throw line. It's so high up. I'd love to move the ball around a little bit. Make them guard all corners of the court. The court's already small enough with 5 people in it.
You're right. They haven't got past the elbow, have they?
Gets into the paint, kicks it out.
Davis looks on the inside to LJ Green and a finish.
And that's good offense right there. You get the ball around, you touch all ports of the court, get some dribble drives going.
And to your point, the more dribble drives you do, the more openings you have in the passing lane.
You can't guard ball and man when the ball's in the paint. So West is going to a trap, trying to speed up this game a little bit.
Coach going to go to the Phipps right away here at number 5. He's waiting to get the sub in. This is McGinn.
Looks like they fall back into man there.
McGinn with the alley-oop pass.
Lost track of Nate in the back.
West sleeping a little bit on defense, I'm noticing.
Just feels the energy's down on offense and defense. They were trying to pick it up there with a little bit of a trap and then fell back into a man, and nobody matched up with the big man in the back.
You got to know where Reap is on the floor. You got to know where he is.
And we talked about him early. He's going to be the big one.
There's Davis. Deep. Overshot the rim. Oh, now he's going to have the foul, the frustration foul.
Yep. 70 feet from the rim.
It's one of those situations when you missed a shot, I really don't think you should try for the steal. Every time I've seen that happen, it becomes a foul automatically.
It's frustration.
Yeah. Between the over-aggressive response to it, then the referees are looking for you to be frustrated, the next thing you know, you get a foul. And then you say to yourself, why did I do that cheap foul?
Good thing is the foul's reset here in about a minute 54, so they won't be getting to the bonus anytime soon.
That is interesting, that 5-foul rule. I guess they went to it last year, and we didn't do a broadcast that I remembered last year, so that's why we never were exposed to it. But interesting rule change. OHSA never surprised me.
I like to keep you on your toes.
Yeah, this is Reap here. Oh, almost a steal there by Phipps. Inside. Good hands by Phipps. This is Reap. They went for the trap there for a second.
This game seems to be picking up a little bit. That's on Lakota West's benefit.
Nice block on the inside, or defense on the inside.
Rebound.
Yeah, Dudukovic done a nice job of defensive rebounding there. Tyson back to Dudukovic. Back to Tyson. Oh boy,
Let's see one more passing here. Move around the horn a bit, get somebody inside.
Oh, that's a trouble drive there. Hard to drive between two defenders.
They're shrinking the court, and Oak Hills is doing a really good job about keeping the court small. And Lakota West needs to get those corner touches.
Good hands there by Meade Moss.
Spread the court out.
Yeah, and to your point, too, I don't know if they're active enough with their hands to kind of take away the passing lanes a little bit more.
Oak Hills is doing a very good job in their half-court defense. Even in the on the break for Lakota West, they're still covering pretty well.
Reap with a drive, a strong move to the basket, and a kiss off the glass.
This is going exactly how Oak Hills would have planned it up. Couldn't have scripted this better for them. Low-scoring game here. Good defense on their part.
Think West going to play for the last shot?
I would have liked to see them play a little faster, but with no shot clock.
Look at that. Shot there by Tyson, but off the mark again.
I would be surprised if Oak Hills does anything with this ball before 6 seconds.
That's what it looks like Coach Price is calling for here. A little slow them down.
We talked about it earlier. Oak Hills wins close games, and they win low-scoring games.
Yep.
And this is why. They control the ball. They play good defense.
Back out to McGinn. McGinn looking for the pick. He's stepped back three.
Over two.
Wow.
Good shot.
That's a big basket to end the quarter with.
That is a huge basket.
Talk about a momentum killer, or gainer, I should say. Look at the step back by him. And he's nothing but net. I tell you what.
That is good defense, and it's just better offense.
Yeah, I tell you. To your point, Oak Hills is playing exactly the way they want to play. And Lakota West has to come up with an answer. Let's see if Coach Moss can come up with a plan here in the second quarter. As the fouls reset, timeouts do not. Individual fouls do not.
This will be a big tester. This quarter right here will be really important for Lakota West coach and Lakota West team to get everything, the ship back righted a little bit.
Yeah.
You're down 7. That's nowhere near insurmountable for the amount of scoring they can do.
100%. I don't believe Coach Moss was surprised by this type of approach, but I guess it's just more or less being able to get your team to respond to it in these types of situations.
Looks like I believe Oak Hills gets the ball to come out too. That is not a good sign for Lakota West.
Yeah, you're right. The possession arrow favors Oak Hills when we come out.
I remember their first possession. They drained off over a minute of the clock just in that one possession.
Is that right? I didn't get a chance to see that.
Just about. Moving the ball well, and that's exactly what Coach Price, I'm sure, is telling his team. Play our game. That's something Lakota West needs to fix.
As what comes out of the end of the quarter, we've got Tyson on the floor, Dudukovic on the floor, Phipps on the floor, Isaiah Meade Moss, and LJ Green. For the Highlanders, we've got 24, who is Andrew Godey. I want to say that right. Gabe Cox. So it looks a lot similar to the starting lineup except for Reap.
Yep, Reap is out there. Interesting they didn't start him. He's got that thumb spike on his right hand.
All right, this is McGinn. Oh, big steal there by Meade Moss.
That's what you need.
Good hands.
Defense to turn to offense here.
Green with a hesitation move.
Take.
Great shot. Great back. West now 5-point deficit. McGinn.
Hopefully Lakota West can continue with that. Get some traps in, get some easy buckets. Get the momentum going.
A little more active with the hands now, Lakota West is.
I'd like to see the Lakota West bench maybe get a little bit into it, kind of breathe some life into this game. Good rebound over Nate.
McGinn takes that three-pointer. Mead Moss for three. Ooh, that was a good stroke, just a little short. Reap going the other way quickly.
Uh-oh.
Oh, step up.
Left
three.
wide open.
Oh, great rebound.
Another good rebound.
That was a good shot, but number three.
Yeah, he had a nice ball fake with it. Dragged the defender.
Mead Moss.
A wide open shot.
Good drive by Tyson.
That's what you want to see right there. Get baseline.
That's the first foul that I've seen from a shooting standpoint, right?
Yeah. Second. We had an and one, I believe.
Oh, that's right.
First quarter.
That's exactly right. Sends Tyson to the line for two. Looks like he got him with the body.
Looks like he kind of got him everywhere. Good free throw shooting here.
Subbing in for the Highlanders is number 4, Will Kraus. Taking McGinn out. He's been on the floor all game. Point guard for the Highlanders.
Bryce Curry, a 68% free throw shooter on the season. Gets them both.
Very nice. All right.
When you're struggling on offense, man, every point counts, so it's always good to see those free throws go down.
Especially in each possession that you take down, you get something out of it.
Yeah. And for shooters, too, like if that's the first time you're seeing the ball go in the net, can make the shots to come fly.
Cross dribble drives, back out to Cox. Cox hands off the Reap.
I like to see LJ kind of sag off him a little bit there. You know, we saw it earlier. We're not super concerned about Nate being a three-point threat.
Oh, nice dribble drive there by Kraus.
Oh, and still got blocked.
Finish. Back out to Curry. Curry's looking ahead, but he doesn't have numbers.
Good hesitation, gets to the rim.
That might be
a
charge.
Doesn't look like they have the half circle like the NBA, so maybe that'll be the next change for you.
I tell you what, if you look at that play, I mean, it looks like a charge that's going to develop for sure.
Yeah.
And I think
that's the right call looking at it. It looks like he might be sliding a little right there, but he had his feet set.
That's shocking to hear that from you, Mr. Charge himself. But I tell you, from that drive, though, I think Curry should have just pulled back out. He didn't have numbers. Mm-hmm. Easy setup for a charge.
Hard when you're going full head of steam, but I would like to see him, you know, they always teach you to take a jump stop right before you go to the rim and you see someone coming up on you. You can just finish over him.
Yep. Again. Cox. West definitely with a size advantage when you look at the floor. Look at Reap taking a turnaround jumping hook.
That's a post move there.
A great move. Almost indefensible.
Nope. Get a hand in his face and pray that he misses.
Curry. Mead Moss across the
Love to see some touches for LJ here. He needs to maybe chauffeur the ball up in the high paint.
Yeah, that's the point right there. Change the direction of the ball, kind of move it to the left side of the floor.
You're looking though. Look at Lakota West just standing around his five around the outside, around the perimeter. A one-on-one shot. Great shot
by Curry. He looked for the foul on that one, but didn't get it. I think he thought he got him by the body.
Definitely bodies banging in the paint, and they're letting them play.
Well, I'm glad to see it because it came from the east and it's happening here. Now, Coach Price wanted that foul. He's not happy with that one. Oh,
there we go. That's the momentum you need. Unforced errors.
All right, now West will get a chance to bring this to maybe even a tie.
Tie or 1 point lead or 1 point deficit.
Yep. Curry inbounds to Mead Moss. Mead Moss across. Vidukovic. Back to Curry. Flashing there by Isaiah Mead Moss, but we got to move somewhere here. LJ comes out. Back across to Mead Moss.
Good drive.
Kick back out to Vidukovic.
Always good to
look across court. Pass is not going to be there. LJ with the body. Who are they going to give it to? Up, he's going to give it to Dukovic for a block.
Smart foul there, trying to keep him from getting an easy bucket. Nate with an almost acrobatic finish there to make it an and-1.
Yeah, here comes the replay. That ill-advised pass across.
He's got too much reach there from that long a pass.
All right, West looking to bring Tyson back in. He's sitting at the scorer's table now. Probably going to give Dukovic a break. Also giving Isaiah Meade-Moss a break. Reap misses the first one of the 2 shots. The charity strike.
He is 57% on from the free throw line.
Reap is?
On the season.
Oh, great rebound there. He misses both ends.
Yeah. That's why it's always a good foul when you got one to give.
Ooh, tip pass away. Going the other way. He's got a man open up ahead. This is Kraus with the finish.
Can't have that. Can't have that.
No, not after you get a turnover, or not a turnover, but a stoppage. Curry.
Oak Hill's definitely taking it to Lakota West right now. Important last 3 minutes of the half.
Yeah, if you're Oak Hills, all you want to do is stay close, right?
Yep.
Not only that, you get to stay ahead. That's even better.
If you're Oak Hills, you definitely want to try and keep the lead.
Again, another turnover.
I'd like to see a little more bounce passing here. There's a lot of overhead passes. Very easily stolen.
Yep. West looking like they want to trap somebody, but they haven't figured out who it is yet. Again, with a drive. Nice pick there by Cox. Oh, turnover there. Tyson going the other way. He might try for the dunk. No foul call, but he got body control of it. Good left-handed finish.
That was in the NBA. He definitely had a continuation foul.
Yeah. You ain't kidding. You're right, though. The referees are letting it play.
Yep.
I mean, 3 team fouls in this quarter.
I do feel like it's both sides and nothing to complain about at this point.
Yep.
Lakota West looks like their half-court defense is kind of shored up a little bit, which is nice to see.
This is McGinn. McGinn's got Rhodes.
One change I do wish that they'll bring to high school basketball is a shot clock.
Yeah, you aren't kidding. I think we've been saying that for years. Oh, look at
There's
Reap.
Nate.
Hits the 3.
That was in rhythm. I'd say if there's one person you don't want to leave alone, it's going to be Nate.
This is Davis here with the ball. Little pick there off LJ. Tyson had him inside but didn't go with it. Got timeout again by Coach Moss.
Use it or lose a timeout. Try and get his offense right. Looks like he's upset about a screen being missed there.
Yeah, but he also had LJ Green open, and he was hesitant on the pass, and I think that's what we got into trouble.
It just feels like Lakota West is a bit out of sorts right now. Oak Hill's doing a good job keeping them off their game.
Yeah. The thing you don't want to do is have a team like Oak Hills feel like they can play with you.
Yeah. As soon as they start gaining momentum, that's when you get concerned.
Yeah. 19-13 here. 2 minutes left in the half. Lakota West down. What do you think Coach Moss is going to try and talk about here?
It's going to be difficult to. He's got to write things on both sides. Excuse me. The defense, it's picking up in the past couple of minutes, but I feel like they're definitely lacking on communication. On offense, they feel very, very stale. I would like for him, maybe to cut this lead down to 2 before half would be your, optimal goal here.
Yeah, I think to your point, I think Coach is looking for more picks off the ball. They're staying in man-to-man, so it's not like a hard game to figure out from there.
It's definitely something Lakota West should have faced before. They just feel a little pressured and feel a little razzled right now. I've been harping on it over and over again. Lakota West needs more paint touches and spread the court a little more. Get down to the baseline.
Yep. Get past the elbow. All right, here. Davis. Again, still don't see a whole lot of picking going on, but look on the inside. There's a little pick and roll. Oh, boy. Ooh, that's a self-pass. But the referee said he lost control, but that would look like a self-pass to me.
If LJ would have tipped it, we could have gotten away with the.
Yeah.
Just needed a bit of a deflection.
Then we got a foul the other way, so that's going to make Coach Price really happy. He's not happy at all over here.
Yeah, we saw there though. Even the ball got to the corner and just felt like kind of everybody stopped and watched. Not a whole lot of movement after that.
Dudukovic.
Good screen here. Oh, you got to look inside. He had him open on the cut.
There it is. Dudukovic for three in rhythm. In and out.
That's good offense, though. You get a paint touch, get a kick out. Good three.
McGinn bringing the ball back the other way. Let's see what we got here. Need Moss on him. Inside to read back out to Cox. Cox to Rhodes.
Ooh, Nate had a wide open cut there.
Oh, McGinn with a three and a foul call.
They got a moving screen.
Yeah. Going the other way.
Good call. You don't see that called very often. I like the call.
Yeah. Here comes the replay. It's going to be on Cox here. Yeah,
you see him slide
over.
with
He
him.
kept sliding. Got him a couple times.
Sometimes you can get away with it if you turn and look like you're boxing them out.
All right, 1 minute left. West with the ball now. This is Curry.
This is a tough place to be in because, once you shoot, Oak Hills is keeping it to the last shot. So you want to really get your best shot here. Don't worry about trying to rush.
This is Tyson for three. Off the rim, nothing there. Now you got, to your point, Highlanders going the other way for the last shot if they want it.
They will definitely hold this one. Chance to go up.
I don't know. Reed has that look in his eyes, though. He wants to take it in.
Oh. You got to have that look when you're a scorer like Nate.
Yep. This is McGinn.
Like to see Lakota West press a little bit. Try and get a turnover here before half because they're desperately needing it.
This is Kraus. No shot clock. Can be here all night.
No shot clock. Communication good on defense there.
McGinn with a fader. Oh, there's a foul on.
Looks like it's going to be on number 4.
For Mead Moss.
Nate battling in there for a rebound.
2.9 seconds.
See them battling.
Yep. I don't know if that's a foul.
From the pace of this game, I would say that is not what they've been calling.
McGinn inbounding.
2 seconds left. Just got to get hands up. And no foul.
What shot was that? Kraus with it.
That was dangerous. He got him with the body there, and they could have called it if they wanted to.
I tell you what, Lakota West 19 to 13 behind these Highlanders, and I give them all the credit. They played exactly the way they want to, the way we told them they probably would want to play.
Yep.
And it's showing up right now. So West is going to try and figure it out at halftime. I'm Steve Newell with Jack Newell. We're going to come back here after these messages.
Hi, I'm Jackie O'Connell, Executive Director of Metro Parks of Butler County, and this is Metro Parks Matters, where I get to share with you all of the cool things going on in your Metro Parks. First off, for you explorers out there, get up to Onks Nature Preserve and check out our new trails. We've got 2 new trails that go through meadows, woods, and restored prairies. Also with trails, the Tylersville Trail at Voice of America Park should be completed before the first snowfall. So get out there and walk your Voice of America Metro Park. At VOA, we've also got a new entrance coming in. We partnered with Westchester Township and received state capital money to fund the new entrance off of Tylersville Road across from Pepper Pike. A project that I'm really excited to share with you is this year we did 2 public art murals. One was installed at the Lodge at Voice of America Metro Park. The second was at Timberman Ridge Metro Park. Together with Inspiration Studios, they designed a beautiful mural for the shelter, and the community even came out to help paint it. In October, we hosted a program that's close to my heart. It's the Appointed 101 program, hosted by the Women's Fund of the Greater Cincinnati Foundation. It was a program that invited women from all over Butler County to learn how to be empowered and engaged in their communities on civic boards and commissions. Lastly, your Metro Parks stay open all winter long, so join us for our Winter Hike Series. It starts Saturday, January 4th, and kicks off at VOA Metro Park. We'll tour 5 parks throughout the winter. You'll see some great sights, you'll meet some great people, and you'll learn some things from our naturalists. For more information, check out our website. See you at the parks.
Hi, I'm PJ Arnold, and we're at Rentschler Forest Metro Park, and welcome to a day at your Metro Parks. Rentschler Forest Metro Park is one of the most popular metro parks in the area due to its easy access to so many great resources, including our trail system, which has the bridges like you see behind me, that lead all the way down to our creek, where we like to go fossil hunting for some of the best fossils in southwestern Ohio. You can also go to the Tall Pines Trail and sneak up on some wildlife and even see vultures roosting in the trees. We have easy access to the Great Miami River for both canoes and kayaks, as well as access to the Great Miami River Trail for biking. That 16-mile section leads all the way down to Fairfield and has some of the best views that you are going to see. And for families, we even have an award-winning playground. All of those resources are available at a single metro park. We can't wait to see you out on the trails here at Rentschler Forest Metro Park.
Hi, my name is Laura Askill here at Chisholm Historic Farmstead, and welcome to a day in your Metro Parks. So as you can see when you pull up into the driveway, there's all kinds of different buildings here. And because this is a National Register of Historic Places, these buildings are very, very important to the history here in Butler County, Ohio. First thing you're going to see on the left-hand side might be the Amish Mennonite Red Bank Barn. And inside the bottom of that bank barn, we have our domestic farm animals that are here year-round at Chisholm Historic Farmstead. We also will have our natural playscape, which is a lot of fun. Playground equipment is made out of wood and rocks and natural items. If you pass the natural playscape, we're going to come to the Rosemont Barn. The Rosemont Barn and the shelter are also reservable, so you can bring out your birthday parties, lots of fun at the farm. So you notice this beautiful Augsburger house behind us. We do all kinds of programming inside and outside. So we would like to welcome you to come and visit this hidden gem here within Metro Parks of Butler County.
Welcome to a day in your Metro Parks. We're here at Meadow Ridge Metro Park, one of Butler County's best kept secrets. If you can believe it, this used to be a 36-hole golf course. What I love about this park is it's a quiet park. So it's a great place to come to decompress from your day-to-day. There are several remaining cart paths and mode paths, which make for a great long walk or a run. And if you want to slow down even more, it's perfect for fishing or wildlife watching. You would think that nature could just take it back after it's been a golf course, but it actually takes a lot more work than that for a restoration effort. Our natural resources team has been hard at work for the last 5 or 6 years transforming this space into the beautiful restoration success story that it is today. There were already several large impressive specimen trees on the site, but we've been planting several more trees to kind of fill in those forested areas. The most obvious part of this space is the wide open prairie space. The work is never finished. It takes 4 or 5 years just to get to this point. There's a lot of invasive plant removal. You might come out here sometime and see giant areas that look burned, and there's a good reason for that. We use controlled burning in order to maintain this prairie space. The reason is all of these plants are fire adapted. What you see is just the tip of the iceberg. So come out to Meadow Ridge Metro Parks, where you can enjoy the prairies, walk the trails, or just come out to relax. I'll see you in your Metro Parks.
Welcome, Firebird fans, back to Lakota West High School. It's second half time for Lakota West versus Oak Hills Highlanders. I'm Steve Newen with Jack Newen. Jack, I tell you, we looked at these stats. A couple things really jump out at you, don't they?
Yeah, one thing in particular, 10 turnovers in the first half for Lakota West, 5 for Oak Hills.
Yeah.
I believe Oak Hills has 11 points off turnovers.
Wow.
That's almost as many points as Lakota West has.
Yeah, and the other thing, too, no offensive rebounds from West. That's interesting. All right, so the Highlanders come out with the ball here.
Goes for a steal.
McGinn takes the shot, but comes up with a shot.
I need to get it body on him.
Yes.
Can't try to out-jump him. Just as you talked about. Second chance points. That's what we got right there.
Davis. This is Curry.
Oh. Called an offensive foul on 0.
Wow. I don't know. The way the game was called, that's an unusual call there, in my opinion.
I did not like that one.
There's a lot worse things that could happen in a basketball floor than that.
We were a little blocked, but I did not see any elbows being thrown. It looked like it was just good old-fashioned basketball drive to the paint.
All right, Reap. Ooh, that was almost over and back. McGinn passes inside to Cox. Cox with a nice move.
Oak Hills broke that press way too easy.
This is not exactly going the way Coach Moss is wanting it to. There's Curry with a shot chance, but offensive rebound there.
There we go, second half chance.
Moss couldn't quite finish that one. Reap with the rebound going the other way. Oh,
good to see some energy getting the offensive rebound. We'll get a cheap turnover here for Lakota West.
West is trying to get a little bit in some rhythm here. Looks a lot of hodgepodgey.
Rhythm starts with the ball going through the net. That's the hardest part.
Yeah. All right, inbounds in. Curry's on the ball now. Back to Tyson. Tyson inside to LJ.
LJ.
Nice give back in and the foul.
Oh, that's exactly what you want to see. Paint touches. I feel like every time they get the ball into the paint, they've gotten a good shot up.
All right, that sends Tyson to the line. First chance at free throws. Not a whole lot of foul trouble at all up and down the side there.
Well, we talked about first half went by real quick because there were no penalties, no fouls.
Yeah, very good point. Tyson short on the first free throw.
Yep. Points are hard to come by. Free throws become ever more important.
Yes. There's the second one. Let's see if we can convert it.
There we go. That looks much more smooth.
9-point deficit now. 2 minutes into the second
keeping up
half,
with the trap.
1 minute and a half.
Kind of just leaving these three on an island down here.
I think West must see something in this lineup where they can leave like Rhodes out there and not worry about his 3-point because he was wide open. He's going to take one right now. Statistically, he proved it.
Yep.
West gets the defensive rebound, which is going to be a good setup now for West to try and cut in this lead a little bit more.
Hardest part about playing that trap zone is matching up on a man to box out after shot goes up. Really got to find number 5, Nate Reap, if they're going to want to win this game.
Davis. Mead Moss, back to Davis. Back to Mead Moss. Green cuts it back out. Oh, looks a nice turn in.
Kick out.
Way to go cross. Davis.
Paint touch.
Got the 3!
Paint touch, paint touch, paint touch. I'm going to keep harping on it.
Getting it down to that baseline, huh?
Just makes the game much easier. It opens up the whole court.
6-point game now.
Looks like there's a little bit of energy now.
Ooh, that's close to a foul there by Davis.
Bit of a reach in. Got away with nothing.
This is Reap. Leading scorer again for the Highlanders.
Trying to keep 11 already for Lakota West on defense. Get in their face. Speed up their game.
Reap and McGinn have been the 2 scorers for the Highlanders. This is Cox. Dribble drive. Almost a steal there by Davis. Cheapy reach in?
Yeah, reach in from behind, it looked like.
Called on Davis.
Yeah.
They bring in Godey. And also number 3, Brady Keaton. Taking out Krause and Rhodes. both teams subbing about the same guys. You know, they've kept the same guys.
Oh,
active.
there we go. I saw the chicken wing come out on that one. That's an offensive foul.
A little clearing foul?
Yeah, got him with the right arm.
Want to replay on that one? Doesn't look like we will. I look over to Oak Hills cheerleaders and I see Block O. I automatically start thinking the Ohio State University.
The national championship.
That's right. And we got to enjoy some Chipotle thanks to Chipotle and the workers at Chipotle, who also asked if we were going to be doing the game tonight, which is pretty cool. They actually watch and listen.
Get touching to LJ here.
There we go. Called it. And
there we go. Colas looks a little more in rhythm in the second half now.
The bearded referee is starting to get a little more active with his whistle. Didn't have a whole lot of calls, a lot to say in the first half, but in this half he's been calling them. Isaiah Mead-Moss on the inbounds. There's LJ. LJ with a handoff.
Nice handoff. I'd like to see a little more of a play coming out of the side.
Curry getting hand checked all over the place.
There we go.
He was grabbed all over the place on the way in.
I think I saw 17 hands on that ball at one point.
Foul number 3. Here's the replay. As he comes in, there's a hand check. Now they're across the face, and then there's a grab on the back. I mean, he got mugged all the way to the rim.
He got everything but the date.
3:35 into the second half. Curry with another chance to bring this game tighter.
We need the free throws.
Back in your day when you were playing, didn't Coach Brooks make you guys go out there and shoot free throws in the morning?
It was never leaving practice without making 10 in a row. Every practice.
There it is. If not, you're running?
No, if not, you're still in the gym. Lights would turn off and you're still shooting. Made it a little bit harder.
There you go. West pulling out of the press now in any type of trap.
Not sure if that's a conditioning choice, but they seem to be doing much better in the press than out of it.
This is Reap underneath. Oh, what a block! Ooh. Oh!
Like to see a replay on that one. That one looked a lot of ball.
He's making sure Coach Moss sees what the call is. Coach Moss still not happy with that. We got a replay on that one. Here it comes. That's a tough angle to see the foul here, I think. Ooh, there's a lot of ball there.
Ooh.
I didn't see a whole lot of hand contact. Coach Moss pleading the same thing we are. He goes, you're not going to like it when you see the replay. I'm telling you, you're not going to like it.
Don't watch this game tonight, that's for sure.
Coach Moss said, it's right there. It was so easy. Tough call there. I thought it was a good block by Curry.
You always play the game to not let the refs decide it. That's the goal.
Yep. Reap at the line, leading scorer, 12 points. Makes the second one.
Free throw shooting is going to become ever more important as this game goes on both sides.
This is Tyson.
See Coach Moss hurrying his team down to the offense.
Oh, Tyson picks up his dribble. Inside of Dudukovic. Oh, almost a reach foul there, but no call. There's the battle on the floor. He called timeout. We got it.
Interesting choice to bounce past that in from overhead. I would love to see that just be a zip pass in, expecting him to be open.
Mr. Referee asking the assistant coaches, how come you're not on your half of the floor, sir?
They all wanted a jump ball. It looked like we had recovered it and had called timeout pretty clearly there from my point of view.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I don't think there was much question about how he got it done. But the Highlanders coaching staff is going to make sure they plead their case.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I guess as a coach, you just do that in case you got to get the next call, right?
Exactly. You make sure they remember that. You did not like this one.
Yes.
Still down 7. 4 minutes have gone by in this quarter. I'd like for them to cut it down to 3 or 4, by the way this game's playing, before the quarter ends.
We certainly had our chances. We've missed, what, three free throws? So we definitely could have brought it close to 4.
I think that's where they need to be if they want to really have a shot in the fourth quarter. I feel like if this game goes, 6-7 point lead for Oak Hills, they're going to dribble the ball out of the game.
I always like watching the assistant coaches talk to the referees at a timeout. You got one who's playing a bad coach, and the other one who's playing a good coach, joking around with him. All right, this is Tyson Dudukovic. A lot of hand checking going on again. Mead-Moss looks inside. Oh, you cannot just float that pass. This is going to be so easy for Reed. Little hanging. Wow.
Too obvious of a pass there. Didn't look before he threw.
There comes Phipps. He's probably going to get Mead-Moss on that one. That's pretty consistent for Coach Moss. He turned the ball over on an ill-advised pass.
Yeah, that was more of a lazy pass. He saw the trap coming, didn't know what to do with it, just immediately went to throw it back. Very obvious pass.
West now down 9.
Oak Hills defense is very strong right now.
Highlanders really controlling this game. On the floor, inside foul. Mead Moss knows he's coming out.
Looks like we're up to 5 fouls. Are we shooting?
Yeah.
And it's 2 shots, correct? It's
It is
not
2
1
shots.
on 1 anymore.
No such thing as 1-on-1.
Really takes the pressure off you.
I'm really trying to understand the logic behind that rules change. But all right, here's the replay. Look at that. That was
Just too obvious.
Yeah,
of a
Dudukovic
pass.
didn't even want it. He was looking at you like, what? No! And look at the dunk by Reap. I mean, his chin was up by the rim. So what would you say would be the reason for this foul change?
I really, when I was told about this foul change last week, actually, I could not tell you for the life of me why they did it. I really enjoyed the 1-on-1. I felt like it put a little pressure that you actually had to make the first one to deserve the second one. But
is it a scoring thing? They wanted more scoring? I don't know.
I'm really not sure. I don't see it as like more scoring because the foul reset, it feels like we never get to them even. Although with 3 minutes left, we have plenty of time for more fouls.
All right, West playing a lot more active hands again on defense, denying viewing points and passing lanes. Davis steps in on Reap. Reap comes all the way across. Back to 24 for 3, but deep.
Another good shot. Great rebound.
Godey with a good shot, but no cigar.
West needs points on this.
Tyson gets hit in the back.
Got to reach in there. Send him to the line.
Back to the line here.
Let's see the foul here. So right there, he kind of hits him on the elbow from behind.
Yeah. All right, Tyson going for 2. Again, conversion of these free throw opportunities have to be there. Got to cut in this lead. I mean, it's a low-scoring game. Look at this thing.
Free throws are ever so important at 1 point.
Short.
Lakota West, I don't have the stats in front of me at the moment, especially for this third quarter, but they got to be sitting somewhere near 50-60% free throw line. It's not going to win you games in tight games.
Might be early morning for this West Firebirds basketball team shooting free throws.
Yeah, before
6 a.m. 6 a.m. shooting session. All right, West going back to the trap.
I can't let him spin out there on a trap. No. One thing you're not allowed to do, let him spin out.
Again up top. Oh, there's a pickpocket. Davis with a nice
Very
steal.
Similar.
Can he find a man? Yep. Peeps.
Look for a good shot.
Nice
Good
job
track.
of pulling it out.
Good.
Well done. Numbers down. Don't do anything with it.
Don't need to force up a shot.
There's Tyson on the drive with 6-point lead. Oh,
Step
a little
back.
left-hand lead. Did you see that little push off? Yeah, Coach Price definitely did.
Coach Price definitely saw it.
Cuts the lead in the 4. Coach Price was not happy with that forearm push.
Energy's feeling up.
We got Reap over here now.
Would love to see Lakota West stay in that trap though. It's been doing them well.
The one thing the trap has definitely done is put enough angst in the Highlanders kind of speed up their offense.
Yep. And that's the upside of it. You know, you can get them rushing, feel like they have to score because they broke the press. Attempt at the charge call there.
Yeah, Fitz wanted a little charge, but no cigar on that. Coach Price takes his first timeout.
I think Coach Price is taking this time out to let them know, hey, we're in the lead, still 6 points up, let's just slow everything down.
Yep.
Whereas Coach Moss is going to be telling his boys, let's keep this going, keep the energy up, keep the press.
Here's the replay. Tyson coming in. There's a little left arm lean in there.
Good camera angle to only see his shoulder leaning in there.
Yeah. It's a favorable West camera angle. All right. There's the first bell, so they'll be coming out of this timeout. Again, West in a position they got to keep creating turnovers or free throw opportunities. One or the other has to keep happening.
And they're 1 of 7, at least at half. They were 1 of 7 from 3, so they need to get to the paint more and get Oak Hills in some foul trouble like they are. Keep shooting free throws.
I don't see a hot scorer for West right now either.
Nope.
I mean, on the scoreboard up there, it's a pretty balanced scoring sheet.
I'd love to see LJ get some more points in.
Yeah, keep working it to the paint line.
He gets some touches, but he's mostly just facilitating out to the three-point line. I'd like to see him get a touch, make a turn, force a foul.
Here's Dadukovic with the ball now. Davis. LJ with the pick and roll. That's going to be a tough shot there. Kind of a running jumper.
Yeah. He tried to do something similar to what he did last time. Bit of force there.
This is Reap. They're going to come and
Good
trap.
Just like you said, that trap just speeds up Oak Hills a little bit.
Ooh, almost a couple of shuffles there. McGinn. Rhodes inside to Reap.
When watching
Krause
these
inside
teams
to Reap
warm
again.
up, when watching these teams warm up, I was really expecting to see LJ guard Nate Reap a lot more. Looks like now he's passing him off a lot to the guards, which when Nate cuts makes it a lot more difficult to guard.
Yeah, he's got the size advantage. All right, this is McGinn inside. He's got Rhodes on the inside. Or no, that's not Rhodes. That's Krause. That was.
You see here, Oak Hills just dribbled the air out of the ball for the last minute and a half.
Oh, two-man trap coming there. Looking for a 5-second call. They didn't get it. There's the drive by McGinn to the inside. Oh, a foul on the body?
I think he got him on the guy reaching in from the wing. We'll have to see if there's a replay for that one.
Here comes the replay. Here comes
Gets
the
him on
drive.
5 here. Ooh, that was a lot of ball. He might have got him low, but it's a lot of ball up top. Oof. He had his left hand on him, I guess.
You know what I don't like?
Looks
it's like
worse.
the legs. Like he looked like he was a dead fish flying
Flailed out.
Yeah, just kind of flailing on the ground looking for a foul.
Yeah.
At least land strong, like you mean to do something. All right, 7-point lead now for the Highlanders. 13 seconds left in this quarter. Reap up to 17 points out of the Highlanders 30.
As we had called it,
Yeah.
start of the game, he was going to be the man to carry Oak Hills across the finish line.
This is Tyson. Tyson looking for an option.
Lakota West looks just out of sync on these traps.
This is a drive by Curry.
Oh,
A little
dump
floating
off.
pass. LJ looking for a foul, but no call.
Honestly, he grabbed the net. That could have been a goaltending.
Huh. That could be why he was looking for it too. Well, end of the third quarter now, 31 to 23. Lakota West from behind. I tell you, if we come back to this next quarter, West has to continue to press. They have to continue to put pressure on, force turnovers, and get to the free throw line. That's what we've been saying.
This is going to be really difficult for Lakota West to come back from this one. You know, we talked about earlier in the day, no shot clock. Oak Hills can pass the ball around for a minute, 2 minutes, get a foul, shoot some free throws, and there goes 1/4 of the quarter. So I expect Lakota West to be up in their faces the entire time Oak Hills has the ball, and I probably would expect them to be subbing a lot, try and keep the energy high and the conditioning high.
It's going to be interesting, too, because in the last game in Lakota East, the game was back and forth, no difference in points, a spread of more than 4. All of a sudden, with 2 minutes left, LJ Green catches fire, causes the turnover, gets his layup bunny, hits a three-pointer, gets another bunny. Now we're up 11.
Yeah.
And so it's interesting if West can figure out a way to put that kind of angst into the Highlanders.
Yeah.
But you're right, though. Highlanders have done a good job all day of not being that engaged.
Yeah, and they've never seemed too flustered on the ball. They've always been able to slow down the pace when they need to. So it's on Lakota West now with an 8-point deficit to really speed up this game. Not something that's easily done either.
No.
It's going to take a lot of conditioning. Something I don't envy them.
Well, with the experience of Coach Price, I definitely think he's going to continue to carry this through to the fourth quarter. Kind of lead his way to the win here. Highlanders bring the ball in. This is Krause. With a drive by himself, with a block by Tyson. With a putback there by Reap.
I really feel like we're missing out with LJ not being on Nate. He's just eating up the boards right now.
All right, here's Tyson up top.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy.
Here comes the dunk by Reap.
Showtime.
Wow. It is now a 12-point deficit.
And that run you talked about, that was just the wrong side.
Oh, you aren't kidding. You can't have these turnovers just happen like that. I think that's what it's going to be the tail of the tape if West does not come out on top here, is the turnover margin.
Yeah.
Way too many turnovers.
Up to 13 or 14 at this point.
Tyson
just
trying to
nothing going down
Curry
behind the line.
3-point back in the game. Still a lot of time here for West if they can start to figure out
Need to keep the press up.
But they can't let the press be broken this easily, though.
It's okay. Rush the shot.
Oh, we got to get that rebound.
That's an important rebound.
This is Rhodes.
Yep, we need to get in their face a bit more. Maybe need to send a trap.
Yep, go for the 5-second call. Ooh, that's a charge right there. Didn't call it.
Headbutted him right in the chest.
Yeah. That's like a football move, helmet to the chest. This is Krause with the drive
block.
block. I give Krause credit. He keeps fighting inside the lane, trying to get himself a shot. He's blocked twice in a row.
Yeah. Well, these guys are jumping a lot higher than I did back in the day.
Here he comes, inside the lane. Block.
Good early jump there to get him as soon as he goes up for that shot. Good shot of Coach Moss there.
Yep. All right, McGinn will inbounds. There's the alley-oop pass in. Oh, that's too easy. West caught napping again. Coach Moss had to take the timeout early.
Need a full timeout there.
Kind of break up the rhythm for them.
Just Lakota West looks dead today. Just no energy. Look, caught napping.
Wow, too easy.
That's two problems there. Someone needs to be up in Nate's face, and someone needs to be up on the ball. That pass in was really, really easy.
You know, I'm starting to believe what you said at the beginning of the game, which is basically West is kind of caught between games here.
Yep.
You got an emotional win, a dominating win.
Against your rival.
Yes, in a packed house. And you come into this game and you think, 4-6 in the GMC Highlanders. We played them already. We beat them. Now, we did beat them, but not by much in a low-scoring game like this in the 40s with the point scores. And so you got that going on. You got this emotional down feeling coming out of that game.
It's what we call a trap game.
Yeah.
It's one of those games where, nobody, outside looking in, just, looking at statistics, it doesn't look like it should be very close. It looks like Lakota West should dominate the pace, should be leading, but with that emotional high that they just came off of against their rivals, they may not have...
Well, I think you hit it on the head. It's a classic trap game because guess who's up next? Number 1 ranked Princeton in the GMC.
Oh, yeah. So everybody's looking past to that game for sure.
So that is a classic trap situation.
Yep.
Two tough matchups on both ends with Oak Hills stuck in the middle. So here we are.
In full credit to Oak Hills, they're playing very well. They're playing their style. And, I talked about it earlier. It's going to be two teams playing two very different styles. Block.
That is definitely a block.
Yep. Two teams playing two very different styles, and it was going to be whatever style came out on top.
Yeah.
And looks like Oak Hills has been able to facilitate their style better.
Look at this dribble drive here by Tyson. A nice job. And Reed kind of leaning to the right.
Always leaning right there.
All right, now if we can convert this back down to 11, but it's not going to be an easy 11.
No, it's not. We're going to need someone to get hot from behind the 3-point line.
There's Mr. Kaufman doing his job again. Last time Mr. Lehman took a picture of him doing that. This time he's not taking a picture. Last time Kaufman threw him the mop after he did it, and he took a picture. All right, Tyson at the line to do the and one here.
Ours.
Got a chance to steal. Boy, that was almost trouble.
I think I know what Coach Moss is going to be working on tomorrow, leading up to their Princeton game. As we see, looks like a new player in number 10.
Coach is subbing a player. That's actually a non-roster player that I can see here.
Kind of what I expected.
Curry, the block by Reap. Says no thank you. McGinn going to dribble drive it, and is he going to get blocked? Oh, he tried to lay it off the glass.
That was a bit reckless of a lay here.
Oh, 3-on-1.
Give it back to him. Pass it back.
What a block there.
There's a foul.
That's another one on Reap. That's Reap's 3rd or 4th. Might be his 4th. That's Reap's 4th.
Ooh.
That could be dangerous for
I will bet Price will sub him out. Coach Price will sub him out for a little bit.
That's a great block there by Rhodes coming to the other end.
Yeah, and with the reach in here.
Yeah, Reach 4th foul. He's now up to 23 points, Jack.
He's almost outscoring Lakota West.
Yes, by himself.
There's
the first.
Like I talked about earlier, we get a new sub in, get a little bit of energy, playing press defense.
West,
very well conditioned.
Critical thing here, West is down to 1 timeout.
Ooh.
Highlanders still have 4.
Always important, those timeouts in loose ball situations. Good to note.
The lead is down to 10 at least. Now West trying to figure out a way to get another trap turnover. Forcing the energy a little bit. And they don't have their main guy on the floor now.
Not only their main guy scoring-wise, their main guy rebounding as well.
Yeah, and breaking the press. He was actually involved in breaking the press as well. Shocking to think that Reap didn't start, isn't it?
Yeah, it was interesting. I'm not sure the premise behind it because he's played a numerous amount of minutes.
Yeah.
Hasn't been a minute restriction.
All right. West now trying to really force the action.
This is really what you don't want when you're Lakota West here. Oak Hills looks like they're in their pace, just screen and pass, just looking for openings, all while the clock keeps ticking down. I don't mind that aggressive foul. You know, first foul with 4 minutes left, 4.5 minutes left, whatever.
And that's he's got a foul to give, so he's got one. That's his first foul of the game.
You need to play aggressive down 10, so fouls here are not the worst.
What I'd like to see is fouls attempting to get steals, right?
Yes.
Don't just do silly fouls.
Don't do cheap fouls, you know. We don't need reaching fouls, but if you're going for a steal and a pass, it's not the worst.
West still playing a tight man-to-man, trying to create a turnover. Mead Moss used his feet, little hand check.
I'm always partial to
the
1-3-1 when we need a trap defense. This just looks like it's a man defense that runs into a trap.
West now, hands flying everywhere with a timeout here by Highlanders.
Good timeout by Coach Price there.
Yeah.
Slow everything down. Meanwhile, almost over a minute has come off in this one possession for Oak Hills.
Yeah, so the clock's their friend, so to some degree that worked.
Just dribble it around, get into any trouble, call timeout.
As the staff of the Highlanders talking about their approach to this game, I think they're trying to figure out what we should do with Reap.
They're definitely that's the forefront of Coach Price's mind is how long is he going to keep his star out. I would bet that within the next probably minute and a half, you'll put Reap back out there. Tell him don't go for anything stupid. You know, you're up 10. You don't need to foul out. You don't need that one block isn't going to do you anything. Just contest and make everything difficult. It definitely looks like they need him more on the offensive side than the defensive side.
I think he was debating that here in this half court, trying to do the math in his own mind how important Reap is to get his points here.
And he could do an offense-defense sort thing, but 4.5 left. I'd say it's too early to be doing offense-defense for him.
All right, West is out of the timeout. Waiting on Highlanders to step out of their timeout. Highlanders will inbounds here on the side next to the scorer's table. Krause will be the inbounder.
Love to see someone on the ball here making it difficult inbounds. It's just too easy.
Oh, the give back.
It's just too easy.
Oh, an easy layup by Krause. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there.
They had the guy face guarding to try and cover for the three out near mid-court and just gave up an easy bucket.
Mead Moss.
It's getting to the point where you need to start drawing up plays for three-pointers.
Oh, boy. Can't miss those bunnies either.
Lakota West can't buy a bucket at the moment. Oh, dribbled out a three. That's
There's a charge.
Yep.
It was almost too easy.
Too obvious.
Coach Price wasn't even sure why he did that.
He's telling him to swing the ball around here. He's got someone wide open here, number 22, around the baseline.
And he's just driving right through him. It's really not good basketball there. All right, Tyson back to Curry. West has got to look for a three-point, I think.
I would like to see him draw up plays for...
There it is. Davis got a three look.
Way off.
Long rebound, but nobody there for West. Got another timeout call.
You still got 2 more after this one, so.
12-point lead, 3 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm trying to do the math in my mind. You know, if it continues to pace out the way it's at, they don't have a chance.
Nope.
But if not only do you have to get turnovers, you got to convert them.
And that's the hardest part. I mean, you know, Lakota West has been able to force turnovers today with their press, but man, can they not buy a bucket today? There's nothing easy for them.
It has not come easy for sure.
And that's part of that trap game. You know, you're not as focused, may not warm up as hard in pregame. And
it's a typical GMC battle.
Yep.
Where you just don't know what's going to happen until you play the game.
Nothing's easy in the GMC, that's for sure.
I think the only sure thing these days, for some reason, is Mason. I don't know why that's been happening, but sometimes that happens in schools.
Yeah.
It's a tough year. All right, now West's got to figure this out. Be an inbounds here for the Highlanders way down at the other end. Perfect opportunity for West to deny a little bit, then trap.
I'd love to see one of these 2 West defenders at half court move up and help.
West is allowed to play inbounds.
3 on 3 is just impossible. See, it's just too easy.
Rhodes in the corner, back to Krause. Price not happy with that call.
Unhappy with that call.
Actually, it was a good call. It was just a late whistle.
It was a late whistle. There was an elbow thrown here, caught him right in the face.
Yeah, I think that's a good call. I mean, Mead Moss is not an actor, and he does get an elbow right to the nose.
Yeah, caught him right across the face.
Yeah,
it's an unfortunate foul, I would say, because you know number 11 there for Oak Hills had no idea that Mead Moss was there. Just kind of turned into him.
Yeah. Coach Price still letting the referees know. Now, West now needs to convert this. A 3-pointer would be great. 2 would be even just fine. There's a 2.
Good. Set up the press.
Now we're at 10 points. Now we're still in this game with 10-point lead.
Set up the press. Get a turnover.
West now trapping. Take the foul if you need to. Well, West not taking it
Where's
yet.
the 10? Where's the 10? Where's the 10? Where's the 10? Where's the 10? Oh no. That was a lot of seconds in the backcourt there.
Coach Moss asked me there's 10 seconds on the clock. What were you counting? The bearded referee just ignores him.
His hand was moving a little bit slower than the game clock, apparently.
I didn't see his hand moving at all. Normally you see the referees count.
He was with his left hand. Just kind of blocked from us.
There it is, right there.
I agree with you. He's got 4 seconds left. 8, 9. Oh, just gets across. Oh, over and back. There you go. There's a turnover. Good turnover here. We're down 12 still, so this is just...
I'm watching Coach Moss interact with the referee about that. He still wanted that 10-second call from before.
My mental clock had a 10-second count there as well, but I am ever so slightly Lakota West favored.
Mead Moss for 3.
Need it.
Oh, LJ with a big rebound, but he couldn't put it back in. Again, to your point, not able to buy a basket tonight.
Nothing easy. There's a lid on it somewhere.
Whew. Some nights are like that.
And you saw Reap go up there and contest. It was all straight up. He wasn't going anywhere near that ball. Good coaching by Coach Price there to tell him that.
All right, so West now still in that press trap. There it is. Here's the inbounds, and now we got a trap coming. That's a good movement there. This is Krause.
Oh
boy, he almost turned it over. West now with a steal. Oh, a foul underneath. Where did he call the foul at?
I think he called a reach foul there. He's pointing underneath. That's what the ball be out.
Tyson's second foul. Again, the only person in foul trouble is Reap with 4. But coach is staying with Reap at this point in time. 1:58 left.
You trust in your star here to play the game smart. I'd like to see some pressure on the ball here, inbounding.
We're not denying much at all inbounding.
Every possession counts. I'd see if we can manufacture more.
West trying to trap.
They need to. Minute 40 left.
There's a trap chance.
Coach Reed should be telling his players we don't want to go to the corners now. I was harping on Lakota West not going to the corners, but now I'll say you don't want to go to the corners. That's an easy place to trap. Smartly thrown off the leg of Lakota West to reset everything.
There's Kraus. That's Tyson's third.
At this point, Lakota West looks like they're just trying to get the shooting fouls to get the ball back. It's like one
Definitely
more
have to think
foul.
about that. I don't know if we have enough clock, Jack. I'm looking at this. I don't see we have enough clock.
I was,
140, and you're still 12-point deficit.
yeah. Clock slowly ticking away. Oak Hills playing their game of just passing around, keeping the score low.
You can tell this is how Oak Hills has won their season,
Yep.
because they're very well versed at this game.
That should be foul number 5, I thought, but maybe
Might
not.
have been a kickball there.
Oh, I see.
Ooh, there's a
We'll take it.
turnover. A miscommunication there between
He touched it, though, so it'll be out of bounds underneath.
Coach Price. Not happy with that. He's like, why would we throw that pass? Ball never came into play, so it should be inbounds where it came out.
Yep. We need 3-pointers, and we need them quick.
Here comes Tyson
This
now.
needs to be your best 3-point play here. Get some momentum going.
Tyson trying to find his way in. Can't get through the body. Good defense there by Highlanders. Reap going the other way. This could be it right here. They can convert it. What a finish
Great
there by
layup.
Rhodes.
Up and under with the left hand.
Wow. Came up with his body and then completely went underneath with his left hand. Tyson, little finger roll.
Can't go 2 for 2. Can't be even scoring here. You need to be putting up threes with a minute left, down 12.
12 points. Coach Moss is sending a couple of subs. Yep.
Looks like Coach Moss might be
Conceding.
conceding the game here.
Yep. Let's get a different lineup coming in.
Look at that finish here. Up and under with the left hand. Beautiful finish.
And not the normal scorer. You know, that's a great drive with a finish. Rhodes did a nice job there converting baskets at a very critical time for his team.
Yeah, they broke the press pretty easily, too. Got down. Could have easily pulled it out, too, and wasted more time. Decided to go with the fancy up and under. Made it look nice.
Yep. Coach Moss is taking the starters off, so it's now going to be a different game here.
Unfortunate to see for Lakota West. You know, we talked about it earlier. Tough game for them. They got to keep the energy high. They just, you know, from the bench to the starters and the poor shooting, the energy just was never there.
Yeah, I think, you know, I was bummed because you haven't had a chance to see the West team play yet until this year, until this game. I was hoping to kind of show you what we saw in the East-West game on Friday night that Will and I did. But, again, we've said it a million times. You're exactly right. This is the trap game that happened. And unfortunately, it's pinned between Princeton and Lakota East. Not surprising, I think, for any of the coaches sitting over there at Lakota West's bench.
I'm sure they were preaching the same thing that we were. Is that this is gotta take it serious. This is a big game.
Yeah, hard to get that energy that way when you burned it all in Lakota East and you got to bring it back again in Princeton, knowing that Princeton's in first place.
Credit to Coach Price though and his team. They came in, they played their style, and they come out with a victory today.
No doubt. Take nothing away from Oak Hills. Now the clock will just run. Oak Hills doing a nice job of just moving the ball around. West is playing strong defense without fouling. Just respectful defense. I like that. No reason to foul.
No reason to prolong this game.
Nope.
Holding Lakota West to 31 points.
That's a feat.
That is impressive looking at their previous games today.
You know, I was going to check to see what the points against were on the standings for Oak Hills. Probably pretty low scoring knowing them. Yeah, points against 39.8 average.
Wow.
That's good defense.
Really good defense. Great team defense there.
Yeah. Hats off to Oak Hills.
Yep.
And
They deserve
Coach
the credit.
Price. He had his team well prepared coming into this battle against Lakota West at Lakota West. 43-31, Oak Hills Highlanders over Lakota West Firebirds. I tell you, I really enjoyed tonight, Jack. Good
Appreciate
game.
you having me here.
Yeah, good to have you here. We will be back to do the televised game for Coleraine on February the 7th. I'm Steve Newen, along Jack Newen, signing off. Have a good evening, everybody.